everyone, Gwen here. You're probably wondering why we're on Celestian Tales again. Well, I just bought the DLC, the prequel, known as Howl of the Ravager. So, that's what we're going to end up playing today. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but I really want to play, because I'm curious about how... This is Severin's backstory. So... I am definitely curious to what will happen. So let's, oops, press the wrong button. Let's click it and see what happens. Oh, the Ravager. Oh, hey, this is Orsi. Okay, this is a young Severin. Wait here, soldiers. Keep the roads behind me safe while I get to the village. What? We're not coming with you, Sir Severin. No. They'll notice our movement if we go together. By the time we get to Orsi, they would have set up defenses. Things can turn ugly if they use the villagers as their shield. We should avoid it at any cost. So you're going to sneak in without raising the alarm? Yes. When I have defeated their leader, I'll sound a horn, and you should come right away. We'll capture the rest as they scatter in confusion. With respect, sir, you may have squired under Lord Alain, the hawk-eyed. Gawain. But doing this alone is just too dangerous. Our lady is always away fighting for the queendom in the outer realms. Who will lead the Loroks do if the steward falls here? So he's a steward. I wonder if it's his mom or something. And what kind of steward am I if I don't do everything I can to save my own people? Worry not, soldiers. I will survive this and will join the Lorok's victory howl in the fields of Orsi a few hours from now. Now guard this road and let no one through. Keep your eyes peeled on the weeds. Some may try to sneak in under their cover. They do. Now let's get started. Wow, he's still as stubborn as always. Let's go save. Party level 20. So what do we have on you? Okay, it's got nothing to reserve. He's got a Lorok sword and chainmail. Quite interesting. He's got Scrape, which deals damage and inflicts bleed, and then Initiative plus 20. Okay. Alright, well, let's go. I don't think I can talk to them. We make sure nobody passes through this way, sir. Please go on ahead and don't worry about reinforcements. What about you? What do you say? May Zeus bless your blade, Sir Severin. I realize you're one of the most celebrated warriors in the realm, but forgive me for feeling uneasy about this. You are the steward of the Loroks while Lady Celine is away, sir. But we need you alive to lead our pack. Please don't force yourself and call for help if you need any. The Red Wolves can't afford to lose you, sir. Please prioritize your safety above all else. Okay. At least we know this place is quite familiar, so we should know how it works. Okay. Let's attack, shall we? Oh wow, he took out that bandit in one hit. Whew. Dude, you're amazing. But I'm gonna expect it's gonna get a lot harder here on out after all this. This is just the beginning mission after all. So let's continue on. Now we have 2 people. It's like just one hit for each person. Oh, 2 for that one. He defended himself, so... He looks so much, he's a lot more handsome than I thought he would be, considering, his rough and tumble ways. Anything down here? Doesn't look like anything down here. I'm going to check to see if they have anything, because I really don't know, And then just one little bandit here. But seriously, that amount of damage he does, like, late game what the other party does. Like what Lucine and that does. And Lucine, probably a similar age, just doesn't have the same strength as Severin does. Which, I guess would be fair, considering, she is a girl. Not to be offensive, just guys are naturally stronger. The box is here, but nothing on it. Okay, I wonder if we'll wander into anything. Wonder if we'll go into any new areas, too. Still amazing how much damage he can do in just one hit. like the others couldn't even do that much. And it's taking me like forever to get past level 20. I do like his armor, though. Get rid of the ranger. He's got like... He still has a really harsh face, though. It's like very sharp. And I wonder who Celine is. Is that his like mother or something? Or is that his like sister? I don't know. It's not Sophia, because I know Sophia is his sister, so I'm guessing his mother. I would assume. He must have a sister and a brother, considering that no. Well, he could have a... Why if I really don't know. Because Lupin. Because is he Severin's kid or is somebody else's kid? Because I know it's not Sophia who's his sister, but does he have another sibling? Or is it actually his kid? I know they look really close to one another, but... Lady of the Rocks will hear this. You good-for-nothing robber. She'll hunt you down and deliver justice. It looks like they're having issues. Ha! You're so beloved Lady of the Rocks is away in the outer realms, warring the Celestians. Interesting, because it's Celestian to us Celestians. Talk all you want, she's still not going to hear you. Away to the outer realms? I've never heard such a thing. You must be lying. Lie, huh? Fine, I'll let you watch us take your stuffs. Then you can see for yourself that you've been deserted. Gang, split up and scour the village. Empty the granaries, take everything that shines. Leave nothing at all. You can take your time. Without the Lorok's army, this village is practically ours right now. You hear that, friends? It's party time. It's terrible. They think it's a party. ... So that's their leader. I should defeat him as soon as I can. Without a leader, they're just a disorganized pack. Even the villagers will be able to stand up against them. Okay, well let's save while we can. Save. It's like it's got a different thing too. It's all red. So, looks like we'll still have to deal with some bandits. But they're still easily taken out. So, I wonder how strong the bandit leader will be. But if they see him, I wonder what they're going to think about. Let's see, provoke. Let's just put it in there. Okay. Everybody's shocked. Sir Severin, I knew a Lorox will come and save the day. What? Boss, you said the Lorox are away in the outer realms. I see the pesky little brother has returned from his squiring. Oh, so it's Severin's older sister, so Lupin must be from her. He may be a Lorox, but he's alone, and there are 3 of us. Don't be scared, boys. I might have been given you some mercy had you shown regret over what you did. Alas, mercy is not to be. Then death by the blade shall your punishment. Come at me, criminals. Okay. As per usual, you get rid of the little people. Armor break. Let's get rid of the ranger, so we can't do that. He's still as weak as the others. It's like I feel really overpowered right now. I got some crystals, some iron, and a broken bow. Impossible. How could you be so strong? Now they're all happy. Sir Severin is our hero. Long live the Lorox. That was amazing, how you fought those bandits. Sir Severin is indeed as strong as it's rumored. Oh, how glad we are to see you, Sir Severin. Thank the deuce you came in time. I'm sorry this had to happen, villagers. Had I come sooner... What are you apologizing for, sir? You saved us from those bandits. Yet I had come just a minute or 2 late. They would have managed to get away with your belongings, and maybe even your lives. Such close results is not acceptable. I promise I shall do better as a steward of the Lorox realm. Sir Severin, are you all right, sir? I am fine, soldier. Have you rounded up the rest of those bandits? Yes, sir, but we need more time to scour the wheat field. Some may be hiding there right now. Good, then get on with it. If any of them tries to run, don't hesitate to kill them on the spot. We should make them an example. The Rocks takes care of its people, of its realm. Criminals will not go unpunished. Yes, sir. And off they go. Sir Severin, I bring a message from Levantine, sir. What message, soldier? This must be important of you to come all the way here. Lord Levant requests your presence immediately, sir. He said this is a grave matter that cannot be spoken in public. We prepared a ship for your grand noble. I shall escort you there, sir. Please follow me. ... An important matter, huh? I guess it's time for me to leave, then. Have a good day, villagers of Orsi. Remember that you'll always be safe under the banner of House Lorox. Come on, then. Take me to that ship you prepared. Yes, sir. This way, if you please. I don't even get to vote. Thank you, Sir Severin. God, Deuce bless you. Long live the Lorox. Long live the Red Wolves. He's so handsome, isn't he? I wonder if he'll get married soon. Ha! I know the look in his eyes. A man like him lives on the battlefield, not in the gentle caress of household life. I don't think he ever does. 'Cause it didn't seem like he had a kid. I don't know, unless Lupin is. But I don't know where he falls into that. Sir Severin, is it true that you squired under Lord Alain the Hawk-Eyed with Dame Marine and Sir Thaddeus? I did. What about it? No, I just... The three of you are well known in the Old North, sir, just in case you haven't noticed. Many of us common people expect you as the next generation that will lead our realm into prosperity. Such high expectations, it must be a burden, right? Why did you become a soldier, woman? Why did you not choose to stay in your hometown, building a family and caring for your children? Huh? Me? I wanted to defend the realm, sir. I don't think being a housewife is my calling. I believe the realm is frail, sir. We have beasts preying the highways, bandits ready to pounce on unguarded villages, and nobles. And nobles what, soldier? No need to be afraid speaking your mind. Well, some nobles, not you or Lord Levant, of course, are in my eyes no more than bandits in pretty clothes. High taxes, strict arbitrary rules, sometimes taking men and women they fancy to be kept for their personal pleasure. The realm needs people to fight these things, Sir Severin. Staying at home and living my own life makes me feel like I'm not doing my part. That's exactly how I feel about people's expectations, soldier. None of us can choose how they're born. To live with the name Lorox is my blessing, and my curse at the same time. Indeed, being asked to tirelessly defend the realm may feel heavy sometimes. Heavier still, chances to run away present themselves, tempting me to desert this land for an easier, idyllic life. But then I would be betraying those who trust me to lead them, to play a part in this realm only I can play. I'm not sure I'm selfish enough to do that. I'm not sure I ever will. Do you think the Red Wolves would accept me in their ranks, sir? ? You're a Levant soldier. Why would you ask that? Yes, well, Lord Levant may be a good ruler, but nothing's ever moved me as much as your words did, sir. Your strength, your bravery, your devotion to the realm. I think I find more purpose serving under your command rather than staying where I am right now. ... Life as a Lorox soldier is full of danger. We keep the realm's peace by being on the offensive, and our lives are risked at all times. I expect no less, sir. I'd rather die doing something meaningful than to stand in guard waiting for the hour to pass. Such honesty and passion are rare nowadays, soldier. The Red Wolves would be happy to have you. Speak to the Master of Arms at Fort Lorox, the Lorox Fortress. He'll set you up for your post and your red armor. Yes, sir. I'll speak to my superiors for a transfer as soon as possible. Thank you for having me. Just runs off. It is much nicer than his son. For one of your soldiers to join me in just a few moments like that. Alain, do you really have what it takes to lead Levantine? Do you? Do you? Don't know. It's questionable at this point. I mean, he's so high praised later, but I don't know. Oh, hey, this. Ow. Why is this here? Owie. So loud. Still a nice song, though. Same one from the first one. I guess we get to see it over again, I suppose. Okay, looks like we're back here. This is a matter of great importance, Lord Levant. If we can't handle this ourselves, then... Ah, there you are, Severin. Perfect timing as always. Here, come closer, my friend. It's like so fancy. It's like wearing blue. I've come to answer your summons, Lord Levant. What is it you need me to do? Severin, this is Rene, a messenger from the Durandals. He'll be the one to explain this complicated matter. It's an honor to meet you, Sir Severin. Rumors of your courage and prowess with the blade has reached the ears of Fireblade. I doubt you called me here all of a sudden just to slather me with compliments. What do the Durandals want? Straight to the point, I see. Very well, sir. The Durandals have taken me to make a request to the Levants. A request to defeat a certain ancient. An ancient? Ancient, does not the Summerlight Treaty explicitly forbid us to fight them anymore? Just like humans, each ancient is a different entity than the next, Sir Severin. The treaty may have agreed by most of them, but not all. And like how many humans of the generation before us bore hatred towards the ancients, even after the war ended, the reverse is true as well. Most of them respect the treaty, but one ancient in particular has for decades refused to do so. And this ancient that the Durandals asked us to defeat? Indeed, the one that's called the Emerald King resides within our borders. It dwells deep in the heart of his abode, the Emerald Forest. Well then. The ancient is in your borders, Durandal, and it's your sacred sword that is known to be the Face Slayer. Hey, we kinda know that one. Why come to us for help? Had the White Knights fallen so far from the legendary might that they can't handle this themselves? ... It pains me to admit this, but you are correct, Sir Severin. We cannot handle this ourselves. The Durandal bloodline has no one that's able to properly wield the sacred sword. The explanation. What do you mean, no one? The Durandals have a lot of great warriors, and you can tell none of them can hold a sword? This may not be the case with the Garu, but the sacred sword Durandal, how do I explain it? It doesn't accept just anyone as its wielder. I wonder if his sister could actually use it. Forgive me, Lord Levant, but I find this to be absurdly difficult to believe. And yet, then later on, he expects Arthur to use it. As sacred a sword that Durandal is, it's still a sword. How does it choose its wielder? I had the same doubts as you do, Severin. But absurd as it sounds, this is a request directly from Lord Durandal. You have no reason to accuse him of deception. No reason? How about a common sense for one? Sev, please. They've come to us looking for help. I intend to give them as much as I can. He's like, fine. If my lord agrees to come to your aid, then I shall comply. So what do I do? Do you need me to be the sacred sword's wielder and defeat this Emerald King for you? No, not you, sir. We found somebody else for that position. However, he may need a little guidance. Lord Levant has recommended you to be his mentor in this quest. We'd like you to accompany the wielder of the Durandal, Sir Severin, guide his path and ensure the completion of his task. The chosen wielder is Sir Pierre, heir of the House Beaufort. He should be waiting in Pars, a village owned by the Beauforts for generations. What kind of knight is this Sir Pierre? Well, I am unworthy to speak of one just from appearances, sir. It would be proper if you judge him yourself. Okay, then. So it's just me and Sir Pierre, the two of us against this Emerald King? That's a bit of a tall order, don't you think? Lord Durandal has also spoken with the elves of Anantor, sir. They've agreed to help us and have sent an envoy to guide you traverse the forest. After meeting Sir Pierre, you should go to the village of Lure, where the envoy will be waiting. 3 strangers banding together to save a realm from a mythical creature? Some epic poems I've read start like this. Usually they involve some sort of death or permanent physical damage, though. Yeah. Anything else I need to know? I've conveyed the message from my lord. Would you need me for anything else, Lord Levant? No, you may leave now, Renee. Thank you for sending the message. I shall take my leave, then. May Deuce guide you in your journey, Sir Severin. He's like, grrr. I wonder what Belinus is. But this... Don't you find all this weird, Alan? Dragging us into this matter? I don't think they're telling us everything. I'm sure they'd rather deal with it themselves. The fact that they risk telling us about it, that speaks something about their situation. The Durandals may be a mere shadow of their former glory, but the current Durandal is not a fool. He knows what he's doing. I agree. There must be something they're hiding. For good reason, I suppose. A blade-bearer house unable to wield its own sacred sword? That's barely any bigger sin I can imagine. According to legend, the sacred swords are weapons once wielded by the Deuce himself. He gave them to a few chosen people to guide others on the right path. The story of the first nobles, their descendants continue the mandate to become beacons who lead the others, the common people. These swords are more than just weapons, Sev. They're symbols of nobility's divine rights. If all is actually just a facade, and the people find out about it, I don't want to imagine the chaos that will befall our realm. You used to hate this, Alan. We used to hate this. The lies nobles say to their people, the oaths they break as soon as they rise into power. Didn't we promise each other to not be one of them? Didn't we dream of leading our people with justice and fairness? To speak with them with honesty? I guess that's to understand why he gets mad at Alan later. Ever since I become Lord Levant, I realize things are not as simple as we used to see them, Zev. In an ideal world, I would never hide anything from anyone. I would trust the people, in return they would trust me. Alas, this is not an ideal world. There is so much at risk that sometimes lies are necessary. I wonder if he was lying later. You've been Lord Levant only 3 months. Changes take time to get used to, but don't give up on your principles just to make it easier. Take it easy, Alan. If you're not ready for a leap today, maybe you could just take a small step tomorrow. You're right, I'm sorry. I haven't talked much to anyone since my father passed away. You really could use another close friend or two, you know. I left for 2 years squiring, and look at you now. Either I need more friends, or the one friend I have is not supposed to be anywhere far from me. For the record, I prefer the latter. Sev, this task that we accepted, it won't be an easy one. Would you take the Garu with you on this quest? Wait, me? With the Garu? This sacred sword has been passed down the Levant bloodline for generations. It's a house's symbol of strength and sovereignty. I've been thinking let it go for a while. Maybe having it out of my sight will ease my heart and clear my mind a little. I don't think he can wield it. It's your family heirloom, Alan. It's the realm's heirloom. Are you sure you're lending it to me? My father said the only time I should ever use this sword is to protect the things I care about. Right now, that's exactly what I'm doing. Wow, this is going on for a while, and I can't even get to a save point. Take it, Sev. If not for your own safety, do it for me. I promise I'll return it to you as soon as this quest is done. Yay, we have the Garu! Thanks, Sev. It means a lot to me. I'll go to Pars first thing tomorrow morning and pick up Sir Pierre up. Can I stay here for the night? Of course! I'd be more than happy to have you as my guest. There are a few squires staying in the castle right now, but the room to the rightmost side of the guest wing should be empty. Tomorrow will be a long day, so get a good rest. I'll be in the audience chamber if you need anything. Okay. Oh, we can move now. Alright, to the save point. That should be right out the door. Yep. Okay, so that's quite a bit of thing. We'll talk to all the other people here soon, just to go exploring. But wow. Wow. That's quite a bit. I'm told to go off running around, and the fact that he's willing to lie. Interesting. I wonder how much is the truth of the future thing. I'll have to wait and see, I suppose. See if I can connect any dots there. If you have any thoughts and opinions about this, to leave it in the comment below. I'd really appreciate to hear what you have to say. And if you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye!